thought plus talk plus walk equals manifestations. I recently discovered that you need all three to align yourself to the power within you. The energy that will allow our manifestations to flow to us fast and easy. My manifestations were stagnant because I always found myself doing 2 out of the 3. At times, I was talking the talk and walking the walk, but those 2 equal cap. It was a superficial alignment. This is when I focused on looking good and sounding good, but I was missing the internal conviction, the belief. So there were some moments, even when I was doing these videos, I knew what I was talking about. I was talking the talk and I was putting in the effort. I was posting videos, but inside I did not feel capable. I did not feel confident within myself. I was dealing with so much of imposter syndrome because my thoughts were not aligned with what I was saying and what I was doing. So I was getting some manifestations, some things that looked good, but I never felt satisfied. And I didn't really see my blessings because I was filled with self-doubt. And there were also times that I had my thoughts. My internal belief was on one, and I was also talking the talk, but I was not walking the walk. And that looked like blocked blessings. This was the space where no moves were being made. I believed it. The knowledge was there. The potential was there. But I did nothing about it. It's like believing that you're going to win the lottery. Like truly knowing God sent you a message himself of the winning 7 numbers. So you have the internal conviction, the belief. And you're telling people that you won the lottery. But then you're not going to go buy the ticket. Like you're in your own way. You're blocking your own blessings. And there was also a space where I had the internal belief and I was doing the walk, and that came off as confusion. This is when I felt so good about something and I was actively making moves towards it. But my blessing, my impact was limited because no one could really pinpoint or understand what exactly I was doing. Now, I get it. We don't always need to tell everyone. Sometimes it could be good to move in silence. But if you really want to be fruitful and share your gifts with others, that desire is not coming to manifestation because you're not sharing. So while I thought I was making big moves, in reality, I was actually just playing it small because I wasn't out here claiming my desires. Other people can see the effort on the outside, but they're not really sure what's going on. So no real impact was being made. And as spiritual co-creators, as beings made in the image of the higher power, we are made to serve others, to help, to give, to support. So our real manifestations can't really come to fruition if others don't necessarily understand. It's like that quote, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, you go with others. So if any of this sounds familiar or if it resonates with you, then you may be enduring some misalignments, preventing you from fully receiving your blessings. But don't worry, in this video, I'm going to share how you can identify and align yourself with all 3 and explain why these 3 elements are essential for manifestation. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nanya Ojibe and I am the creative mind behind McFay. Manifestations come fast and easy. If this is your first time to this channel, welcome. And if you are feeling the vibe, go ahead and show some love and like and subscribe. So jumping right back into this video, when our thoughts, which is our belief, our internal conviction, aligns with our talk, what we are affirming to ourselves and others, how we talk about our dreams, our goals, our community, if we're speaking life into others and also to ourselves, that aligns with how we're showing up, our behavior, our actions, how we're choosing to do the work regardless of how we feel or what others may say or what they think, when we're being disciplined and focused. When we align all 3 of those things, that's when we step into true alignment. That's when we allow real manifestations to flow to us. One of my favorite scriptures in the Bible is Matthew chapter 7, verses 7 and 8. It says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds, and the one who knocks it will be opened. I love this scripture because this is also the formula to manifestation. When we ask, we have to speak. We have to let it be known. And then when we seek, we have to put our mind to it. we have to think, we have to have the belief. And then when we're knocking, we have to take action. We have to walk. Those three in alignment. God is telling us the formula to manifestation right there in the Bible. God made it clear. Our manifestations can come fast and easy only when we align ourselves to God's will, our higher power. We are co-creators, but God, the higher power, is the ultimate creator. That power created you and knows exactly what your heart needs and what you are put on this earth to do. So when you get into alignment with that energy, your manifestations, your blessings, what your heart truly needs and desires flows to you fast and easy. So when I was creating this video and I thought about how we need to first have the belief, and then we need to speak it, and then we need to walk. We need to ask, believe, and then receive. And in the Bible, it says that we need to ask, seek, and then knock. I thought that was very coincidental, very strange that each of them have three things that we need to do in order to reach alignment, to reach manifestation. So I researched the number 3, and biblically, the number 3 means divine wholeness. The number 3 represents completeness and perfection biblically. Like, that's crazy how everything is aligned like that. And then I thought about it with nature, like even a seed. For a seed to blossom into a beautiful flower, it needs to be planted into rich soil that's going to nurture it and allow it to fertilize. It also needs to be watered. It needs to rain. And then it also needs to have the sun. And without either one of those three things, that seed won't be able to blossom. It won't be able to grow. You can water it and you can give it the sunlight, but if it's not planted in rich soil, it won't be able to fertilize. You can plant it in rich soil and you can water it, but if you don't give it the sun, it won't be able to grow. You can plant that seed in rich soil and you can give it the sun, but without water, the soil will dry and it will no longer be rich. That's how God shows us the power of these three things, the secret formula to manifestation in nature. I also explained this thought that I had with a friend of mine that's a fireman, and he told me that they teach him something similar in Fire Academy. He said that in order for a fire to start, they teach that it needs 3 things. It first needs a starter, like a match or a lighter. It then needs something flammable, like paper or furniture. And then it needs oxygen. And without those 3 things, a fire can't start. So they tell firemen that so they can look for those sources to make sure they completely put out the fire. But it's like you can have a match as a starter and I have the oxygen, but not set it to something flammable. The fire on the match will just slowly die. Or I can have a match and set it to some paper, but if I take away the oxygen, the fire will slowly die. So just like the scripture, if we are seeking and knocking, but not asking, our manifestations will slowly die. We won't bloom into full manifestation. We won't bloom into our highest purpose because we need all 3 for real, true alignment. So take this moment right now to reflect. What would your life look like if you truly believed you were made perfectly in God's image? How would you think? How would you talk? How would you walk? How would you show up? When you align yourself to that image, to that vision, not only will you manifest your highest desires, but you will also walk boldly in your purpose. And you will begin to radiate love, joy, and gratitude. So remind yourself of some scriptures so you can remember what God says about you. Get an understanding of that identity and then speak it. Speak life into yourself. Start speaking life into others. Begin knocking. And you may have to knock down a couple of doors, but keep seeking because God told you, if you seek, you will find. And if you keep knocking, the door will be open. You will align yourself with God's energy and allow all your manifestations to come to you fast and easy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If this resonated, please leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you are aligning yourself up with. Let me know a good Bible scripture that aligns with your purpose, or just show some love. I like to receive love. All right, y'all. Love you all, and I'll see you next week. Bye.